Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a long wearing foundation routine video, and this is the foundation routine that I do every single time I wear foundation, and I think that it is perfect for the hot months that may not have happened yet where some of you live, but it's definitely happened in Florida where I live. So this is going to be great to last me throughout the summer until it starts cooling off, which be who knows when. The foundation I'm going to be using this video is this Shiseido Sun Protection Liquid Foundation, very water resistant with SPF 42. And I'm going to go into detail about this foundation when I apply it, so I don't want to ramble on about it right now. But I do want to say right now that I'm sorry if the lighting is completely horrible. Right now is nighttime. Yeah, it's like almost nighttime anyway, and all I have is like artificial lighting, so really sorry if this is making me super yellow, but I hope you guys can enjoy it anyway, and I hope you find this helpful. There's a couple tips that I throw in there, and yeah, let's get started. I don't have any face makeup on right now, I just have a little bit of eye makeup, and I'm going to get started and tell you how I make my foundation last all day long. First off, this is the foundation that I'm going to be using. It's the Shiseido Sun Protection Liquid Foundation, very water resistant with SPF 42. It's a very, very long name, and I am in the color SP10. And this is the lightest shade that it comes in, and this is really comparable to the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua. As far as consistency goes, you shake both of them. They're very light. The main difference that I noticed with this one is it lasts so much longer than the Chanel, on my skin at least, and it's just amazing. Like I haven't used the Chanel in forever because I just love this one so much more. So I think that this is going to be a great foundation for the summer and the rest of spring because it's water resistant, and I think this foundation is formulated for the warmer climates and the hotter months. Their color selection isn't very great. They only have like 6 or 7 colors to choose from, I think. They don't have very many colors at all, and I'm the lightest shade, and I am not like I have fair skin, but I'm not like extremely fair. I have a pretty neutral skin tone, so I'm not like super ghostly white. At least, I mean, I don't think I am. Yeah, so I'm the lightest shade, so if you think that you may be lighter than me, then I don't know if this color would work for you, which would stink because this is such an amazing foundation, but that's really the only downside. And this is 1 ounce, which is the same as the Chanel, and this is $35, whereas the Chanel is $45, so it is cheaper. So first I'm going to start by priming my face, and right now I'm just using the Laura Mercier foundation. This is the Mineral Foundation Primer. I think I got this as a beauty perk from Sephora. I don't love this, nothing really special. I just always like using a primer on my face before I put on foundation, just to ensure that it'll last as long as it possibly can. And putting on a primer also makes sure that your foundation lasts longer. And I mean, I'm sure it is showing up on camera, but I had a little bit or a lot of bit of a breakout like last week, so my skin has a bunch of spots on it right now, and it's just healing like all around my chin. I don't know what caused it. It was like crazy, and I have one right here, and yeah, they're not active, they're just healing, so I'll probably have spots there for another couple of weeks, which don't you just love when that happens? Okay, next I apply my foundation, and the trick that I have found works amazing to make this foundation last even longer than it already does is wetting your brush before you put on the foundation. I actually discovered this trick from Makeup by Tiffany D. She did a whole video on long wearing foundation with wetting the brush, and it works for me anyway. I'm going to be using the Sigma Angle Top Kabuki F84 with this, and this is just a really dense kabuki style brush, and I find that brushes like this pack on the foundation, not pack on, that sounds bad. I don't want to pack on the foundation, but it blends it out and creates a really flawless finish. This is one of my favorite brushes for foundation. The Real Techniques buffing brush is also a really good one, and I love that one, but it's so dirty right now, it's not even funny. So anyway, I'm going to be taking my foundation. Make sure you shake it really well because it separates. And also something else to note with this is oil-free, it's water-based, so if you prefer oil-free foundations, then that's again another great thing about this. So I just put a little bit, it has a little dropper like that, just like the Chanel, and I put a little bit on my hand, and this is very runny. So as you can see, it's running down my hand. So once I do that, I dot it all around my face, and I really focus it in the areas that I have breakouts on. This is great. It provides great coverage. It's got like, it could definitely be built up to full coverage, but you would have to keep reapplying it, which is why I just like using concealer. But for the most part, this is like I would say this is a medium coverage foundation. Okay, so now I look like a crazy person, and I'm going to start blending in my foundation with my brush, and it's a little bit damp. Don't make sure it's not like soaking wet. I definitely recommend like squeezing it out so you can barely tell that it's damp, but it is a little bit. And then I just start blending it just as you would any other liquid foundation. As you can hopefully see, that covered a really good amount. Like a lot of my spots you can't even see anymore, but I just go into the concealer just to cover up anything else that I want to cover up. And my favorite concealer is the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer, and I'm in the color Ivory, and I love this for spot treatments because it's really light and it blends really well. I'm going to dot that on any spots I need to cover. Usually I use a brush to blend this, but for this video I'm just going to use my finger. Next is under eye concealer, and I've been loving the L'Oreal Magic Lumi concealer, which looks like this, and I am in the color Fair, which I think is the lightest color. And I just put this under my eyes. For this I am going to use a brush, and usually the brush I use for my spot concealer is this one as well. This is the MAC 130. It's just a really small, short stippling brush, and I love this for under eye concealer and just concealer in general. So that's it for my foundation. Now I'm gonna go and apply the rest of my face makeup, bronzer, blush, stuff like that, and then I will be back to show you the last step. Okay, so now that the rest of my face makeup is on, I can proceed with the last step, and that is using a setting spray. This one is my favorite. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray, and I have the extra large size because I love this, and this is a really great value. It saves you a bunch of money to buy just the bigger size. After I apply all of my makeup, except for mascara, I usually apply mascara after this, but I already have mascara on, so whatever. And this just ensures that your makeup will last even longer. So you shake it up, and then I'm going to spray my face with it. Notice that's like fan off. So yeah, that is what I do every single day, or whenever I wear foundation, that's what I do to make sure that my makeup lasts all day. And seriously, I have gone out with this and come back, my makeup still looks exactly the same. I've never had that happen with any foundation, even like the MAC Pro Longwear. And yeah, it's just, I really am happy with this routine, and this foundation is really light and you can't really tell that you have a bunch of makeup on, and it's really natural looking and it feels nice on your skin, and it's got a high SPF, so that's a good added bonus too. So overall, I would totally recommend this foundation. It is hands down my all-time favorite until maybe something better comes along, but I don't know about that. We'll see if that happens. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have any questions about anything that I talked about in the video, please let me know, and I will see you guys next time.